go randomly,
Oh,
but
okay.
they know that music playing
Oh, that's your start music?
yeah. Hey, once the video has been started, the music must be played. The libations must be poured. You got your libation? You might need you something to drink,
I
bro.
need me some more, man.
Get you a libation, bro.
Ah,
We got my man's Aaron Coley in the building today. See, this is why you gotta be able to hold on, my bad. There we go. This is why your people's gotta have the right peoples. So that way when it's time to do what you need to do, you can get what you need to get. But carry on with the music. You already know. That's what we go with. Let that kick in. There we go. This is how we be getting it, y'all. We got the rebel in the background. There you go, brother. If you wanna, just a remote for the TV. If you wanna put on your boxing. So I don't know where to get your creative juices from. Hold on, let me see that remote. Gotta have the Apple TV. Gotta have the Apple TV. Hold on, Orlando Lopez, what's good? CBD company. I don't know what you talking about. You know how we do it. We getting it done right now. Come up in the live. Pause. Hold on. Sometimes they be hitting you with the premium joint when you be on there cheap.
all these trucks and stuff, man.
Man, I don't know what that be on there. We back. Sure ain't nothing on my. There we go. My genius said hobby was good. I got my man Coley in the building today. Got the mic. We got on the boxing. We got we got that music on. That's my joint right there. That's what we get live to. I gotta get my toothpick. Y'all know my man Aaron Coley. Hey, what's your record, blood?
16 2 on 1.
16 2 on 1. We out here. We doing a question and answer. My dude Darren Big D Glenn said, been waiting for you to go live and school these dumb casual fans. I wouldn't say that fans are dumb, man. You got to understand, not everybody understands the construct of boxing. It's boxers that don't even understand it, bro. So, don't call them dumb, man. Give them a chance. Educate them. Whoops. Educate them, man. You got to educate the people.
Turn this down a little bit.
No, I'm about to turn this up, but yeah, turn the TV down for real. There we go. My bad, I hit the joint. Hey, what's up? My dude Avante on here. My man Avante on here. My dude Battle Rifle said you still box.
Oh yeah, I'm still at it, man. Caught a little injury. I'm back though. Domino injury.
Domino joint.
I'm back digging though.
We back digging.
In shape right now.
Right now to this day. What that diet looking like?
Man, solid.
Solid. What is
my
it?
name, Coley solid. You know what I mean?
With that, what your diet consist of?
Vegan.
Oh, okay.
Vegetarian, most like, man. You know what I mean? Simple.
Let me see. They on here today. They coming with the questions today. Y'all ain't here today. They keep saying Canelo versus Marvin Hagler. Man, I'm going to go with Canelo because he was bigger. He had more defense than Marvin. That's just my opinion. Canelo's defense, man. You can't stand in front of him. And then how was Marvin going to really box him? Marvin was a small middleweight. You know, Marvin don't need no rehydration clause, though. He already in shape. You ready? Who you watching?
Carmen Basilio.
Against Sugar Ray?
It's just a couple different things. Defensive video of
He was an awkward.
Yeah. But he still has that style, though.
Yeah. Avante said Crawford versus Spence. Avante, somebody I grew up with. Crawford versus Spence. They always ask that one.
Who is Pharrell Coley?
Where?
Oh, he said, related to Darrell Coley. Nah, I don't think so. He had reached out to me, though. He a cool dude. We had chopped it up for a second over the internet. But that ain't my folks. He from Washington or something like that.
Yeah, John the Beast Mugabe ain't Canelo though, bruh.
That's tough, but he was like a earning. I would say.
He said my jab over the jab question was too vague. No, it wasn't. It was a good question. Mugabe was a killer, but he wouldn't be able to handle no Canelo, bro. You talking about somebody with skills. Canelo is made for that old school work. Boo Boo versus any of the Charlos. What you got?
I'll take Boo Boo.
You would take Boo Boo?
Yeah, because he come out hot. He come out hot. That'll stop all that pressure they bring. You know what I mean? Because they come out kind of aggressive and that kind of bad people up once.
When Boo Boo
come
hit
out with that.
yeah, because he like to drop you, yeah.
And after that, you know what I'm saying? It's Box City. You know what I mean? He start boxing.
You heard it. You heard my man. Hey, babe. Can you close my door, please? I ain't trying to interrupt you with our noise. She in there wowing. Terry Norris versus Mayweather. I don't know. That's a good one, blood. We'll wait. 47 or 54.
17 steps. How long it took me to get here. 1.
But we got too much room over here. You just want to be in the live. Come on, get in here, blood. You're done. What? She's running her finger across her throat, y'all. All right, she's gone. All right. Yard versus Buatsi. Buatsi. If Yard ain't sparring, Buatsi. Because Buatsi is ready. Oh, at 47, I'm going with Floyd. Who is that?
Lionel Rose.
Man, he had a weird looking body. Got high traps. Floyd against the greatest junior middleweight of all time. Yeah, man. With y'all, this is a quick 6-rounder today with my man Aaron Coley. Ooh, he's slipping and sliding there.
Yes, sir.
Seeing somebody gets juked is crazy.
It's like stiff arming somebody in football or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you just looking so stupid trying to hit something. These niggas can't hit nothing, dog. They struggling. Ooh, he didn't go upside the head with a hook. Oh, he ain't hitting nothing. What's cousin's name?
Lionel Rose.
Lionel Rose. Ooh.
Chipped him.
Yes, Dallas.
Here's the baby.
Look at Dallas. That's the little baby. Hey, y'all, my sister just had a baby, so y'all hold on.
It's so good though to be early.
Is that you?
What are you talking about?
Dallas, you over there dead, ain't you?
Yes, I'm tired.
Man.
Dang. He black already.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be dark. A little chocolate baby.
Alright. Hey, blood, I'm live, so I can't be on here talking to you because you putting your business out in the streets.
All right.
I'm gonna call you when I'm done. Hey, let me know when you're ready to get some work.
Floyd versus Pernell Wide.
Jesus Christ.
No, babe, what do you want? Dallas is on the phone showing me her brand new baby.
Hi, congratulations.
Well, my live is is real.
What would you?
I'm going with Floyd over Pernell.
Name? What's the name?
What's the name?
You don't got one yet.
They ain't got one. They doing it smart.
Girl?
Boy.
Boy.
He's pretty dark too. A little
Let's go
chocolatey.
on a walk, stretch my legs.
All right, going for a walk, stretch your brain. All right, blood, I'm gonna hit you.
All right.
All right, we back. Aaron Percy was good. What up, Troy? What up? Why Floyd over Pernell? Because when Floyd had a conversation about sparring Pernell, he was about to say it was easy work, but then he changed his mind and said, I ain't gonna never disrespect no champion.
Discipline. That's why. It's a difference.
Yeah, I ain't even talking about that. Yeah, I'm talking about when Floyd was a teenager.
Even when they discipline, bro, it's a difference, man.
Floyd was more disciplined, but
it's discipline, bro.
I'm just going off. I'm not even using the obvious. That's cheating to me. I mean, I'm just saying to me it would be cheating because that's obvious. I'm gonna go with something that people just wouldn't even know nothing about. If you ever watch this Floyd interview, they be asking him who he used to be sparring and how he used to be with Frankie Randall, and he had mentioned he was about to spar Pernell, and he had got some work with Pernell when he was an amateur, and he said it was good work. So, you know, I could tell by the way he said that. I watched this the other day. It's good. He said it was good work, but it's Floyd. Secure the most ready youngin'. Yes, he is. Vander Holyfield versus Ernie Shavers at light heavyweight. That's a hard one because Ernie Shavers will knock your brains out. That's a hard one.
Vander fought George, though, bro.
He did.
He went through George. And he was cracking. I'm taking Evander. The real deal.
I think I might take, I don't know, a draw in a hard fight. When Evander hitting the canvas at least once. He said I need Y. Oh, I just gave you Y.
Why on what?
Y Floyd, I guess. He said discipline.
And discipline Floyd, dude. He more go get it. That defense, like you can counterpunch for so long, man. You gotta go get that.
Dwight Muhammad Kwik versus Usyk. I'm going with Dwight Muhammad. And I like Usyk, but Dwight Muhammad, he was hard, bruh.
Usyk big as hell.
He is, but he was in there with Big. He was in there with Evander. Better defense, Floyd or Wilfredo Benitez? Floyd. Because just from their career, Wilfredo had been stopped by Sugar Ray Leonard. Floyd ain't never been stopped. So that's just something obvious. We're going with obvious. But Floyd's defense is better. He got more dimensions. Who is the best 35er right now, Aaron? The best 35er, cuz. Hey, remember you was begging for work?
Yeah.
On that
man.
ego?
Shit, Lomo.
You got Lomo's the best 35er? He said Lomo.
Until somebody put on a better performance than what he be doing, who shined out like how he be shining out, brother. It was just
They gonna say Tiafimo on here. That's what I be trying to tell them.
I mean, cause he fought was a champion, but he was limited. His time was limited.
Oh, he's styling on him.
Once he got with a boxer anyway, somebody was gonna peel him off. So
Mom, get out the live. We on here. Get out the live. Mom Dukes, you gotta go. You gotta go. You got to go. Hey, don't pay attention to the lady in the live. Somebody said Aaron Coley versus Troy. We go against each other all the time, bro. That's how we got to this level. That's why we on here talking to y'all. We've been challenging each other every day in the gym. That's what these boxers be scared to do. They be hanging around with their friends too much and not challenging each other in the gym and not getting other work from everybody else, man. You gotta get in these gyms and get this work.
Run the heels, then get some work.
Yeah, run a three. Listen, yeah, this is a good opportunity to let some of these people know. Break on the questions. Listen to my man spit real game to you real quick about how we used to get down at SFC. I'm gonna scoot it a little closer so they can get in personal with you. They over there. Hey, tell them how we used to run a 3-piece of heels in the city, San Francisco, and then be in SFC sparring.
Man, round robin. Tight, too. Me, Ring, Greg, you.
Kareem, that's Kareem Mayfield.
RJ.
I remember, you talking about White Boy Greg?
Mm-hmm.
White Boy Greg.
Then so many people came through there, man. They ain't make no sense.
No.
On the daily.
On the daily.
Chicas
used to be in there. I ain't sparred Chicas at that time.
Rich. Man,
Rich Hargraves.
Man.
Hey, bro, I'm just telling you. We used to do this on a Reggie. That was a regular day. Run the hills of the city and come back and spar. And everybody be like, where was y'all at? Hey, we just run the hills because we sparred Nate Diaz the other day. And he took us in.
It was Omar, too.
Omar Henry. Rest in peace to Omar Henry.
Man.
We had spar Omar Henry and Nate Diaz, and they took us in deep waters. We was
cool
tired.
for the first 6. After that,
oh, that's Georgia Benton.
I was young then, so I I'm still young, but they
Ooh,
drugged me that day.
snap.
And
Georgia
after that,
Benton.
I vowed. I said, man, ain't nobody else taking me there like that. They getting that work in. And that was that.
Somebody said, how you think that Rosario, that hard punching dude that hit, that stopped J-Rock, how that's gonna be with Charlo? That dude could mess around and get his ears boxed off, cause Charlo and them be sharp with the jab, but dude be walking through that. So I don't know. It just depends on who train the hardest and who get the right sparring, whose diet is the cleanest. Because they about to open these markets back up, and PAX is about to be getting busted. So I want y'all to come here, and I'm gonna be breaking it down for you. What they talking about, Aaron?
Yeah. Somebody asked me who was the snappiest puncher.
Hey, hit the like button, dog. What is y'all doing, man?
Who was the snappiest puncher?
Get up
You
in
been
there.
in there with it. I can say as far as I can remember, I would say Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson was the hardest puncher. He got a good right hand.
That man be punching.
He be punching for real. So like
Willie Nelson from Cleveland, Ohio.
As far as I can remember, Willie Nelson had that crack.
Do you think he had harder between him or Peter Quillen?
He hit harder than Peter Quillen. Because Quillen got the same good right. He got a good right hand, but it just
Willie Nelson hit harder than Peter Quillen, bro.
For sure. I mean,
I'm just saying.
Because, like, it's just...
In my mind,
I see it. With both of them, you know
but you gotta remember, I'm looking at it because Peter Quillen's size, but actual Willie Nelson is bigger than Peter Quillen. He like 6'3 and a half, 6'4 type joint.
But, like, I was more lucky to
hit the like button, dog. Come on, man. Y'all tripping.
Willie. I was boxing Willie a lot. I was trying to box him a lot more.
Willie was definitely a hard puncher. Him and Rudy was my heart. They was hard punchers. What else? Let me see what they asking. Quillen don't seem like he can come back.
Yeah, he do. He about said he was retiring though. At 68, I really don't see him beat no champ at 68. He can still get some money though. But
remember, we're just on here to keep it real. We're not on here to attack nobody's character.
You feel me? Quillen is my dude. I rock with him, but I don't think he's gonna do nothing at 68.
Worst sparring I had was with a 6'6" heavyweight. Why were you in here with him, with that guy? My brethren?
And then you said how that Rosario play? I don't know. It just depends, man.
Rosario and Charlo, they want to know.
I think I'd take Charlo.
That's what I was saying.
I'll take Charlo. He just got a lot of experience.
Said Devin, Teofimo, Tank, or Ryan. I'm going to say something surprising to y'all, and y'all might not even... The only person look like they staying in shape is Ryan Garcia, blood. He already been injured, though. See, I factored that in, too. He didn't have surgery on his arm. So we got to see how that play out. But as far as the man who looked like he stayed in the best shape is Ryan Garcia, man. Devin Haney is definitely in shape, but he came off a shoulder injury or something. And I heard Teofimo was like 165, but man, vegan diets, bro. Come on, man.
Little Haney pulled some moves though his last fight. Had to put some respect on my young man's name, which I always rock with him anyway, but he was pulling moves.
What type of moves?
Man, just throwing that right hand, sliding under and taking that angle. You feel me? Pumping the jab. keeping them at bay. You know what I mean? Just little key factors. So yeah, females at 115.
Both Charlos be ducking Boo Boo, Avante said. Avante, you used to be ducking this work. You don't like get hit in your nose. You told me that. You ain't like that.
As a Charles versus Roy. How can you put anybody versus a real Roy Jones?
Man, bro, listen, hold on. Before you waste your breath, I tell them every time they come on here, stop asking about Roy in his prime. Man. Listen, it's a rule. I got rules. If you know, we don't talk bad about boxers. We're not here to attack nobody's character. If you're gonna say a boxer's scared of somebody, you have to prove why he's scared of him technically. It could be like a technical reason why his style don't match up, so he don't want to fight him. Second, we don't what he asked? So we don't talk bad about Floyd. We give Floyd all the P's. And nobody's beating Roy in the prime. And we never put James Toney and Canelo in the matchup with each other. Those are the rules, blood. And they always asking about Roy. And I tell them every time, Roy Jones is undefeated in his prime. That's it. That's it, blood. Y'all gotta respect that. Y'all keep asking about Roy.
Archie Moore and Bob Foster.
That's a good one. I don't know.
Young Archie though was nasty.
Bars.
And he was fluent and had swag. Gotta take young Archie.
The Mongoose. I'll take the Mongoose too. Bob Foster was real though.
He was, but that young Mongoose.
Hey man, no. I said this the other day. Andre Ward and Prime Roy is a tough match because nobody beats Roy Jones in his prime. Andre Ward will tell you that. That's not nothing to keep nobody beats Roy
out of this.
Yes, a prime Roy is not the Roy we talking about. Dog, we can't. No, ain't a lot of guys are not undefeated in their prime. You're wrong. Amir Khan wasn't undefeated in his prime. Neither was Tommy Hearns. See? Hey, chill, bro. This is Troy.
Bernard Hopkins.
Come on, bro. Don't make me bring that all-right out on you, bro. Don't do it, bro. Snake. It says if I flew out 3 days sparring 800. I don't know what you asking for. But you gonna be paying us for some work? What's it like sparring Boo Boo and what kind of crafty shit he do? What's it like sparring Boo Boo?
Boo Boo is just tactical work. He be it may not look like it, but he got like a irky jerky kind of style when he be in there boxing and his hands be down. Plus his arms be long, so his arms long, so it just make it a little awkward to just you don't want to just slide in on him, then he slip you or something. So it just be it'd be more technical boxing. I did a lot of rounds with him too. As far as you know what I mean. This is some good ass work. I'll be waiting for him to come back to the town. Boo Boo
be asking for that work too. Boo Boo like
for me. Shit, we be looking for each other about that work. I rock with Cuz.
Yeah, Boo Boo got that work. Hey, I got some sparring of you and Boo Boo on my computer, blood. Like,
damn, I ain't even
it's a long one.
I ain't even seen.
I got some sparring with him and Boo Boo on my computer.
People got my tapes. I ain't even seen.
Hey, listen, I got sparring, bro. Troy King versus King Troy. Man, that's a good one, bud. I go against myself every day, though. But King Troy gonna win every time, though. So you gotta understand what my name means. What y'all talking about? Ray Robinson? We here watching tapes. I just want to do a quick 6-rounder with y'all today. Let my man Aaron Coley get some bars in here. Who the fastest person you got some work with? It just be, you be like, man, this nigga is fast.
Damn.
Fast for real.
Well, this young cat, man. He from out this way. But as far as anybody know, it was between Berto and Khan. Them cats was pretty fast when I was like, damn. But they fight at the same speed, so I caught the timing quick. But like it was quick.
Who
Kevin Newman too. He
pretty fast.
Yeah, he pretty fast. Where I was like, damn, this.
My man Kevin Newman.
Yeah.
Second coming. We got I got a video with Kevin Newman on my page. Y'all just go look at it.
That work. We be getting that work. That's my dog.
What about who else you get some work with? How was that work with Miguel Cotto?
Oh, that Miguel Cotto work, it was good. That work was hella technical too, because it was more or less I was coming to him. You know
what that was for when he was supposed
to fight Kirkland, and like one time, like he was like it was technical work when I was boxing for him. It was boxing with him. It was cool, but once I got to coming to him and I had to bring the fight to him, he was able to pull moves off. And I caught myself tired a few times. I'm like, oh, this nigga got some little moves backed up, got to my work. And I sure got right back in rhythm, but Bud be working. That's why he was able to go up to middleweight, because he'll slip up and he will chip you.
He will chip that beam.
He hurt me and nothing, but like if them little gloves on, just the way he slang his things, you know what I mean? You don't see that, you'll get it.
That's why we need that higher internet, bro, because our internet ain't. We got too many devices.
Yeah.
Who else? Peter Quillen, Willie Nelson.
They said best body puncher. Shit, Dre.
Andre Ward.
Andre, that's what, as far as I've been in there with. He the best body puncher on both, because he getting both sides. See, that's one thing that somebody be working them guts, but they ain't working both sides. He getting side, middle. You feel me? He really breaking up core. You feel me? If that makes sense. You know what I mean? He's stabbing you downstairs first. Then he also stepping over with the right hook, giving you that right hook to the side. And he's still, everybody know he left-handed. He's still rocking over, getting that.
No, they don't know. They don't know. They don't know Dre is left-handed, but
damn. Well, now you know. But
they never knew that.
Yeah,
that's the stuff they don't know, and I be just trying to give them a little bit. But that's why I got you on here.
Yeah, he left-handed, and he's still rocking over, getting that. So he getting middle, side to side, and then he's
stabbing to the guts, hitting you with the right on the side, then coming over, going to your guts.
And on top of the little shit, what he doing when he hitting you in the shoulders and shit, and tussling with you a little bit. Which it be light though, it be mild. He really be positioning himself for the moves.
Yeah, I ain't getting in there with Dre. Dre was too big. Dre is big, bro. Pause. Y'all gotta understand that man got some size on him. Super middleweights ain't small. They not.
Hey, ain't good shit. Man, from far and everyone Rodriguez was big as hell.
Oh yeah, tell him how that from far work
Even
was.
Brandon
It's
Gonzalez was big as hell. When I was
Brandon
working with
Gonzalez is big. Shout out to my homie Brand.
him. But that from far work was good too. You know what I mean? Some more experience.
From far big, bro. He a good 6'3",
I
6'4".
was running around heavy at that time. No, that's when I was eating meat. You know what I'm saying? Kicking it.
From far was good work. Who else you name? Oh, Edwin Rodriguez, La Bamba. I was there for that work. He's definitely a hard puncher.
But the crazy thing is, he wasn't really hurting me. He was just on me. You know what I mean? When I boxed for him, that first time he let me get. I don't know what he was doing that day, but I was Prophet Elijah on his head. But he came back and redeemed.
He was Prophet Elijah.
He came back and did it though. He watched some tapes and he did what he had.
Yeah, they used to be sparring. We used to be sparring in these gyms. They be taping, bro. They be taping them sessions. They definitely be taping them. Pause. Yeah. Who else? He said they're from far up. Who else he was doing that? Oh, Austin Trout. How was that Austin Trout work?
Oh, that was some good work too.
His training camps.
Yeah, Austin Trout was some good ass work.
That was for Laura.
You know what I mean? He boxed. He just boxed. I was big in that camp too. They was like, man, so he was just mainly trying to put on the clinic, but you know what it is. And
Dude said everybody hates sparring and you smell like diesel fuel coming off work. Hey man, wash your ass, bro. Sorry, I didn't mean to say. I use that type of language. Who would you like to spar?
I don't know.
Got this Floyd and Oscar.
Can't think of who I'd like to get some work with.
I want to work with Floyd, blood. Floyd, let me get a couple rounds out you,
Just
bro.
to taste that, huh?
Yeah.
Taste that work.
Let me get 2 5-minuters with you. No, 2 or 3 5-minuters, Floyd. Probably 3 just to get the feeling. No, man, I need to feel what it's like tired. Who else you that
Brandon Gonzalez, Sean Porter.
Oh yeah, Sean Porter. I was there for that work. That was some good work that day.
I sparred Ronald Gavlin too.
Ronald Gavlin. Yeah.
Yeah, Jay Leon.
Jay Leon, that's on YouTube. Shout out to my man Jay Leon.
Yeah, much love. I've been getting that work in, boy. I say I got some experience from all them cats, because me coming up, I mean, I had the amateur background. I was in the tryouts and everything, but you feel me, just getting there, I was in the tryouts for 8 fights, you know what I mean? So just getting that experience. So when I turned pro and then I started getting that work with them cats, it was just all just me getting that work to turn that corner, you know what I mean? Getting on that pro level.
Hey, I remember one time you came back from the Austin Trout camp and God gave me some work and like to kill me one day.
Oh man, they had us. That was one of the camps that I actually
almost died that day.
It was a full camp, like I've been to a lot of people's camps, but we was like in New Mexico somewhere, and like we was like in a cabin, like we all stayed together. It was Willie Monroe. and my other cat and my other folks. He from Michigan. I can't think of his name right off the top. But we would get up. They gave us an option, but you can get up, go running with them in the morning, hit the gym, go hit the weights with them. So like they was actually like they wasn't just like, all right, we gonna spar with y'all. They like, no, get in there, if y'all want it, shit, get in here with us. So we hitting hot tub. Niggas was getting, it was in my bad, and we was getting shaped up. I mean, like
that. I remember that was a high elevation too. You came back,
Yeah.
you was in dumb shape, Brody.
Yeah, it was.
I wanted to punch you.
Yeah,
I couldn't even get
real.
off a move when you had came back in shape like that.
Yeah. Man, so like with that was one of the camps I've been to where it was like real work. Like they wasn't just like, all right, man, we'll see y'all on Wednesday, or you know what I mean? It was, hey man, y'all, they'd knock on the door. Hey, what's up? Y'all rocking? And it was an option. Like me, I was laced up every day. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get mine.
He was out there running. Yeah, Trick came back and tried to kill me in sparring.
They was burning me on that track too, running them 800s. I mean,
800s is 2 laps around.
I couldn't even get no rest. They was cooking me so viciously. But you know what I mean?
Hey, blood, you don't want to see me against anybody. I'll chop Ricardo Mayorga up, bro. I wish y'all could really just come and be watching me spar some of these cats. Because if y'all really seen the real deal, you wouldn't even want to see that. Because I'll be punching people hard, bro. They think that, Aaron, they really think it's funny. Like, I wish they really could just let me get in there with them and punch them upside their head real quick. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, I can punch. I'm sharp, bruh. I got sharp punches and I can sling it heavy. I could punch. My left hand is unblockable. If you try to block it, it's going to knock you back. And I could just throw it quick out of nowhere. Sharp. Right, bop, knock your head back. You got to be aware of that. I got Terrence Crawford beating every welterweight. Yeah, he wouldn't beat me up smoking no cigarettes because I'm going to hit him straight in the chest. See, I know y'all don't be watching, really paying attention, but when people show you what they doing, don't even play around and do that. I'm going to hit you directly in the ribs, all up in here where your lungs at. Boom, 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 breaking you down. Boom, hitting you in the sternum, hitting you in the solar plexus. Boom, 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 body work. You're going to be dead. You're going to be hurt, bro. You're going to be dead tired. That ain't even, I can't do that. I want that work. 800 for 3 days plus fight. Wait, what are you talking about? 800 for 3 days of what? Plus what fight? You already got a contract, my G? No, like, listen, people who don't have punching power is like this. Some people got hops, some people don't got hops. Dennis Smith just got dummies, bro. Nate Robinson just got dummies. It's other people taller than that, but they don't have dummies like that. Like, you just gotta realize, like, some people got hops, some people don't. Some people got power, some people don't. Some people got handles, some people don't. It's all about how you work on your craft. Power ain't everything.
Put your punches together. People be talking about this Spence Crawford, man. Both of them champions, bro. Real talk, it's a 50-50 fight. It really ain't no, oh, he gonna win. I mean, if your preference is what you like, as far as like, you know what I mean, what you like to see. Of course, if you like to see somebody that's coming forward and doing that, you probably would pick Spence. But if you like somebody that's boxing and moving around, you most likely gonna pick Crawford because you like you feeling his vibes. So of course, just picking somebody or two champions is just hard to do, just off that.
That's right. Mm-hmm. You say, can you make a lot of money on your first pro fight? Tell them the real.
No,
Unless you got a promoter and been to the Olympics.
You out of the box, out there Olympics, you're not getting no money. Kill that noise. You're doing a 4-rounder. Think about it. You're doing 4 rounds. You out of there.
Even somebody who get paid high ain't gonna get paid that much because it's only 4 rounds. They don't start.
I heard of somebody. I mean, I once heard. I don't know who it is. I just heard $7,000, but niggas. I mean, that's for their first fight, but
$7,000. I mean, that could happen. Depends on who you signed to.
Yeah, but if you just coming out on the hustle, that ain't happening.
Larry Holmes versus Lennox Lewis. I'm going with Larry, bro. I gotta go with Larry, bro. His jab was so
Larry.
Crazy.
You can't say Larry. You gotta say Larry.
Larry. I'm going with Larry. I'm going with Larry. I think Larry will get him, bro. I'll get you a Torino, bro. Yeah, man.
Whoever, off that money that you get from your first fight, whoever you got in your pocket, the percentages they get, that's how much money you go home with.
That's how much money you grab.
Whoever your trainer got and whoever that cut man you got in your corner, that's who digging in your pocket. And
yeah, so like,
top of that.
All right, so look, so you got your promoter, then you got your manager, if you got one, then you got your coach. A manager is supposed to can get up to a 30%, and your coach supposed to get what, 10%? Then your coach supposed to pay the cut man out of his purse.
But they don't do that.
They're not
doing that. So you paying that cut man whatever he orders.
Was probably like 2%. What I would do is I'll put the cut man on 3%, put the coach on 9%, and put my manager on 12%.
But really though, cut mans that I done been around, man, between Robert ain't never just knocked me over there. Look at me, he just, he might just love me. I ain't gonna put his business out there, but he just shot, hey, Aaron, man, shoot me that. It was good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it just depends on what the cut man offering, though, for real. But I'm talking about, like, if you had a contract, that's I was like, I would do 369 and then, like, 12 or 369 and, like, 21 or something like that.
Yeah. They said,
30%.
I'd like to see that fight. Gary Russell and Haney.
I would too, but I just Gary Russell was an Olympian, bro, and he got a lot of experience, bro. And that's why people ain't really trying to fight Gary Russell. Like I said on the past podcast, you gotta remember a lot of these cats looked up to Gary Russell. They know what Gary Russell is about. He came up with like Prentice in them, I think.
Yeah. Right. In the Olympics with Dre? Or was that the one after?
That was the one after. I think.
It was the one after. Yeah. He was in there with Boo Boo, I believe.
Yeah, like that man really got work out here, bro. People know who he is. They done been in him in the amateur
coast to really rock with him. They won't fight.
They ain't really. People know who Gary Russell is in the boxing community. They know how hard he hit and everything. They done sparred him. They know how fast he really is.
But I don't think Lil Haney will try to get with him, no.
No, he ain't.
Them niggas be...
He ain't trying to get it. No, hey, listen. To my opinion, I don't think nobody really trying to get some work with Gary Russell right now. Because it's just a dangerous fight. He's been the WBC champion forever. Nobody wanted his belt. Nobody wanted that. He said that one day, and I was like, damn, that is true. Like, he was the WBC at 120, what, 6?
Yeah, to go there. It was 126.
Nobody wanted that. They was just skipping over that. I mean, they ain't want to get no work because the WBC rank you the highest. That's the belt. That's the money belt, the green belt. You go up to 130, you can fight Bercho, but he trying to fight. He trying to fight them 35ers. They ain't even asking for that Loma work every day. He been asking for that Loma work. Josh Harrington called out Gary Russell. Josh Warrington, I mean. What weight was that? 122? Josh Warrington hurt his back or something against Nonito. They said, and when the lights come back on fighting Gary, is the hunter and he can be hunted. What? Devontae, bro, what are you talking about?
Trinidad versus Spence. That's two bulls.
Trinidad versus Spence is actually a good fight.
Yeah, that's two, like...
I'm going with Spence because he was an Olympian. Him and Tito probably the same size.
I don't know.
I'm going with Spence.
I can't lie. I grew up on Tito, man.
I'm going with Spence.
And
he hated
even when he got put down, he was getting up, still cracking. That left hook was slanging.
It was. I'm going with Spence though, because I ain't seen him get put down yet.
He only fought one champ.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Not the, you know what I mean? But Tito really, you know what I mean?
Tito was really out here.
But you never know, because I be feeling like, I be looking at some of them old cats, I be feeling like, I'll bust his head.
Whose head you a bust?
You know what I mean? Just something like sometimes I be...
Oh, this Floyd and Oscar.
You know what I mean?
You really see Floyd in here thinking on this one. He really was about to check him upstairs with the hook. Ooh. Dang, he was fast, bro. Floyd was fast, dog. See, Oscar gave him them big ass Kletos. Nothing. That was great D. Check that hook though. Floyd really be surprising you with the jab and the check hook. What they talking about?
Somebody said, you think being a left hand orthodox like Dre is an advantage or no explain or not explain? I mean, it depends. I mean, your front hand is your coordinated hand, so with it being in the front, you can be more busier and more active with it than which you got your uncoordinated hand. And you feel me? You more or less to throw the straight bigger, you know what I mean? And straighter than what keeping it busy because you got to keep that jab working. So having the left hand in the front and being an orthodox fighter is like you up one because you more or less to keep the jab pumping.
I keep my strong hand in the back of the bus for that civil rights movement. Because it's going to go upside your head and you're going to be picketing with a fence and a sign.
Oh, he said when the lights, Hank said when the lights come back on, he going to see what's up with Gary.
And he said when them lights come back on, he gonna see what's up with Gary Russ. Hey, I want to see it.
That's some little work. Haney be trying to work.
Yeah, cause he probably like, man, he can't be hitting that hard because he's smaller. I'm a boxing. And Gary Russell's short, so he gonna have to, get in. You know what I mean? Check my Facebook inbox. For what, blood? You don't want nothing.
Eric Morales versus Glenn Tapia. I mean, not Glenn Tapia, Johnny Tapia. That's some work. That's some good ass work. Young Morales was working.
Oh, you sent me a thing? Hey, Avante, I don't believe nothing until a contract has been signed. That's what this channel was about, bro. When them contracts get signed, I don't care nothing about no blogging. I need to see a contract and promotion is being done. Other than that, I don't care about no blog. Man, I'm going with Johnny Tapia, bro.
Sir. What you think about Wilder and all his excuses?
I kind of thought he had his hands in the gloves funny. I didn't really think he had no excuses. Wilder hasn't had any excuses. He hasn't had any.
I'm saying he's coming back, so I mean,
all those things that they had put out. I never seen Wilder make no statement. That was ESPN had put out something. Those are actually facts because Wilder had actually not made any statements. ESPN was just putting out stuff saying Wilder was this and Wilder said that. When he actually had, but you gotta remember Tyson Fury is an ESPN fighter. Layla Ali versus Clarissa Shields. In their primes, I'm gonna go with Layla. She was a little bit too big.
beg to differ. I'm going with the new generation. Clarissa Shields, she out there thugging real tough. And I can't.
That's fine.
She throwing them real.
She ain't got no power.
But she putting them together though.
I know. Whatchamacallit?
Tender on the girly side.
I don't think you watched Layla.
Yes, I do.
I don't think you
I've
did.
seen enough.
You didn't. She was way too big.
She ain't like
Layla was big and she used to get trained by
like Carissa.
She used to get trained by Floyd Sr.
She ain't no Clarissa.
All right. Her daddy was Ali. What, bro? I think you need to put on.
I know who I
put it on there so we can watch and see. I'm just saying, from what I seen, Layla will just be a little bit too big.
I don't think so.
Because Raquel Miller is bigger than Clarissa. A lot. By a lot. She's pretty big. Raquel is huge, bro. Pause.
There ain't no pause in that. Raquel big.
Raquel big, bro. I think Layla might be bigger than Raquel.
Down there face to face with me.
Yeah, I think Layla might be bigger than Raquel.
That is funny. He said Shields only got 2 KOs.
She don't have no knockout
power. She only got 10 fights.
It don't matter. She just not a hard puncher like that.
Ain't too many girls knocking nobody out like that.
Ava Knight, I disagree. Yeah, I disagree. Ava Knight. And them Serrano sisters, how y'all doing?
Yeah.
Y'all the real deal. I seen
that's
y'all. These
how
is
many?
Good too. I don't care, bro. Chrissy Martin used to be knocking people out. You gotta watch them. Ann Wolf.
But that's a hand.
Hey, bro. It was only a handful of women boxers back then. You're gonna see now Raquel Miller. Maybe knocking people out, blood. Sleep. I seen Ava knock somebody out and they was laying on their arm. Like,
I seen it.
you know how people get knocked out and they be like,
it was live. I was on the undercard.
huh?
Shout out to Ava for getting me on them undercards. I mean, she probably won, you know what I mean?
I paused with Raquel because that's my sister. That's why I got to pause with her. Got to know that. She was on here. What are you talking about?
Somebody said I got a crush on.
You got a crush on who?
Oh, Clarissa.
Hey,
man.
to each his own.
She got them things. I remember I was in the Emmys, and there used to be this chunky girl. I don't know who she was. She was like a Mexican girl. I liked her because she was just she was so sweet. She was rolling the shoulder. I just liked her just off that.
He liked her off her shoulder roll.
She was swagging. I don't know who she is.
She fine. Her shoulder roll.
She was in the heavy, she was like in the heavyweight divisions, bro. But she was coming out there swagging. I mean, like just coming out there, catching punches, rolling, pop, rolling, boop, boop. I was like, who is this? I'm like, she boxing. Well, she ain't lost no weight yet. But I guess she was just big, bro. It was a Mexican chick. She was nice.
You want to touch on that?
Man.
Couldn't control your urges, you filthy beast. Y'all know we don't play that on here. No, I'm just playing.
She was nasty
you
in that ring,
beast.
You know what I mean? I was a fan of her swag.
She was swaggadocious.
Yes, sir.
That's funny, but he said she liked the swag.
Man, she had
hey, blood, give me some room, bro.
I don't even know if she still boxes or not, but she had the juice. It'd be sad if she didn't.
Man, when I used to go to Mexico, I used to be this one like kid out there who used to box. He could have been like a damn near a black Mexican. He used to be boxing. He used to be working, bro. He met a girl quick. Hey, when you talk to Dion, tell him he owe me.
Armenia, where you at?
Where Armenia's at? Where we at? Who the youngest champion in history? Mike Tyson, Rafael Benitez, Julio Cesar, Gervonta Davis. Rafael Benitez. Or Gervonta Davis is the one. I think it's Rafael Benitez. He was a champ at 16. I think. I'm sitting here watching this Floyd and Oscar, man. It's the third round. And Floyd is giving Oscar problems because he can't find a clear shot. Now, Oscar should be just throwing combinations without trying to place them. Because he's waiting on Floyd, and Floyd is jabbing him and moving. Every time Oscar get ready to do something, Floyd moves somewhere else and it's throwing him off. You know what I'm saying? Gotta know that. Diuretics never kill nothing. People's diet be killing the way same day way in. Because there's natural diuretics you could take, like burdock root, dandelion root. It's natural herbs is diuretics. It's just people's diets as a whole. Veganism is the best diet. There is no... I can do a same day weigh in being a vegan and be good with boxing. I'll be at 47. I'm 150. I was 153 last night after I ate. I had a big dinner. I was 153. In the morning, I was 149. One workout. I'll do one workout in the morning without eating and I sweat. I'm going to be 146. Just telling you, man. the 4th round on this Floyd and Oscar. And Floyd is busy with his jab, man. Check hooking. Jabbing. Then he throwing hooks on the outside to feint to make him think about the outside so he can shoot up in the middle. You got to know that. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to my calorie intake. Calories are just energy, so I don't really pay attention. 5'11", 168 is a good weight. 170. Man, I don't even really pay attention to my calorie intake, bro. I just be punching. Y'all need to worry about muscles and worry about technique. That's why. No muscle, technique. Technique of the punch. That's why. It's not about how fast you can go. None of that. It's all about technique. That's what y'all need to be understanding. The technique of these shots. Y'all gotta make sure that our technique is on point. And then when your technique is on point, the defense is built in with the technique. You gotta understand that. When y'all punching, the defense is built in with the technique. When you add a little bit of head movement, that adds another dimension of defense. Especially when you bend your knees, that adds depth. Be back. They asked that already. Kilatainment versus Benavidez. Y'all was on the last live. We need new questions. Y'all never know I can hit you with a back-to-back. Hey, hit the like button. I can hit you with a back-to-back live. You never know, so you got to have your questions ready. You got to have them ready. Ain't none of y'all on here in shape. Pernell Whitaker with Sandy Saddler. What we got? Sandy Saddler versus Salvador. That's a good one. Man, these toothpicks is real. These cinnamon toothpicks. You met up with Armenians? Yeah, these toothpicks is real, blood. Y'all, listen. I like Inoue. He can box and punch. He athletic. Scoot over some. We just tried to up jab his nose off. I got the gold mic coming, bro. This mic gonna be from my guest, so it's gonna be over there.
Caleb Plant fights like a black fighter. He athletic. Super athletic with gifted.
He definitely got that rhythm. I know what you talking about. Who you think Caleb Plant versus Benavidez?
By me seeing Benavidez in person, I'll take Caleb Plant.
See, I'll take Benavidez, man. He's just too big.
Just based off, he ain't even big to Caleb Plant, though. When you see Caleb Plant next to him, he ain't even big like that. And then...
He ain't? I need to see them next to each other.
And then, like, just that movement is just going to You ain't gonna be able to just come to Plant like that because he got experience too, deep amateur experience. You ain't just gonna be able to
It does.
just come to him and just without him responding on that. So,
and he do got some surprising little crack because he had Uskakagi drunk in there,
you
bro.
feel me? So like, man,
Yeah, that's a
just
good
coming
point.
forward,
Good point. That's a
you know
good
what I mean?
point. That's a good point. I'm still going Benavidez because it's gonna make him tired. And when Benavidez start using his jab, it's gonna be hard.
Who is this? I've been on the benefits, man. I started the benefits.
Who?
This right here.
Is Aaron vegan? Not Troy. You need to tell him the benefits. Oh yeah, he been on it. That's who got me on it.
Been on it, man, for a while now. It's been some years. I'm years deep.
My dude Tiger Hood, who's a regular guest on here, Tiger Hood 806 said Caleb swaggy, but then you see him in a dog fight.
It's gonna be hard to get him in a dog fight because he's gonna box his way out of it. And he got gigs, like he be slipping and dipping. So it's always gonna look like a sideshow with him because he's not there for that garbage. He's not standing there to let you hit him and do all that. He's actually really putting his moves to the forefront instead of putting his body to the forefront. So you're not gonna see him in no real dog fight.
That's right. Hey man, I don't know what y'all want me to say, man. Hit that like button. When bars is given, there's nothing to be said. We just y'all see RZA versus Premier. Oh, I ain't see that battle. How was it? The RZA versus the Premier. What was they going? Hit for hit or beat for beat? What was they doing? Some of y'all don't know nothing about the RZA, so y'all need to chill. Hey, when that gold mic come though, this one is gonna get blessed to you, okay?
Indeed.
Blessed to the guest. That
James
gold,
Jackson
baby.
said Plant don't overly impress me. He doesn't respond on the inside that good. Plus, he slows down in the later rounds. Everybody slows down in the later rounds.
That's true.
How your generalship is, how you conduct yourself in them later rounds. Can you control the rounds? That's what the judges look at in that sense. You feel me? Everybody slow down. After that 6, you ain't that you be picking up, but you going off a rhythm. You're not going off of, you know what I mean? So
You heard him.
simple.
I know what you're saying though, how Caleb Plant be slowing, and that's what I was saying, like with Benavidez and that size, with just that little extra size. But like you said, Caleb Plant got work too, so they're gonna be working. It's gonna be a good fight. Antonio Margarito didn't speed up in the late rounds. How is that true when Shane stopped him? Come on, man. Y'all can't just be doing this.
Shit, Miguel Cotto was on his motherfucking ass. He wasn't speeding up. He started hitting harder all of a sudden. You feel me? What do you mean? You feel me?
What do you mean?
He never speeded up. Because see, people get it twisted when somebody else slows down and the person keep on doing what they doing. That's staying steady. See, that's the difference. See, if I'm at where I'm at and I get to breaking you down and you never catch on, I never speeded up. I'm at where I'm at.
I broke you down.
I'm tearing your ass up.
Pause.
Period.
Pause.
So just with that.
Neb-Er-Tcher versus Herring. I'm gonna go with Herring. He pretty big at that weight.
Got experience too, Olympic.
And the Olympic experience.
You gonna box his ears off.
Hey man, ain't nobody beating Canelo right now. Only person that's gonna get Canelo problems at 68 is probably Callum Smith. Because Benavidez is still too young. Caleb gonna try to box, and that's not gonna be enough for Canelo. It's just not gonna be enough.
Benavidez was talking about getting that Canelo what?
He was connect, but he was trying to get in there with Plant. Plant turned him down. Good move for Plant. Right now, you don't want to catch a man who in this. Because you got to remember, Canelo, he's not a lot older than these guys. He only like 30, 31. He might be like 30. If you think Bivol can beat Canelo, you is a fool.
Good fight, though.
Bivol has not showed me any inside work. Listen, this was going to be
why. I like that fight, though. Bivol and Canelo.
That's cool.
That's a good-ass fight.
That is cool, but you got to remember, Canelo been fighting on the top level since he was 20, man. This is just walking for him right now. We not talking about, see, this is stuff y'all don't understand before y'all even create these matchups. We talking, not even talking skill yet and different attributes. We talking about who been on this level for the longest first. That's what Floyd used to be telling y'all. Y'all understand, man. Y'all putting all these boys in here.
Ain't Pascal an Olympian? Not to switch the subject. Wasn't he an Olympian in his time?
Yeah, Pascal was a Haitian Olympian, I think.
That's why.
But I said it the other day. Pascal knows when and who to fight, and he keeps his body in decent shape.
You can tell he stay in shape.
He stay in shape. That's what it's about. And then when he do that, he be ready, and then he sneak up on the right person who underestimating him. Shout out to my man Marcus Brown, but he probably was underestimating Pascal because Marcus Brown got cracked.
He had a lot going on in camp. You know what? I bet once I seen Marcus Brown, I want some money off that fight. Because once I seen Marcus Brown was having women trouble in camp.
I forgot about that.
So then I be betting on some of these fights. I put my money on blood.
And once I told y'all on this channel, man, you can't be giving up the worldly temptation. If you gon' appease the boxing gods, you got to do what they used to do: restraining from sex, vegan diet. You know what I mean? Sticking to your craft, watching your opponent, seeing how your opponent can beat you, so you can not beat yourself when you get in there. Come on, man. Beating yourself when you get in the ring is, he was doing it, but I was taking too long. Or my timing was, that means you beat yourself. It had nothing to do with the opponent. Garlic butter Nello. He don't be looking real neat. Yeah, Demetrius Bivol and Sullivan Barrera was already broke down by Andre Ward years before that. That's old. Battle rifle, you just talking. Like sometimes these people, I don't even know if they really just be talking or I don't know what.
Floyd be lying, man. I hate to say it like that.
What they say?
Black man, they say. What they say? Where he at? There you go.
Right there. Floyd say, yeah, sexy can't go every game.
Why y'all be letting Floyd play with y'all head, man?
Man, y'all gotta just listen. You can have sex in camp and still win a fight. But to have your best performances. See, that's where y'all not understanding. Hold on. Let me get the aura ready for y'all. When y'all do that, that's when Salt Bay is out. Listen, you can probably be on any drug, smoke any type of cannabis, drink alcohol, deal with women, eat nonsense, and become a champion of the world. Because you might be that talented. But your reign ain't going to stay there. You ain't going to be there forever. But to be the best of all time, you have to do it a certain way.
Discipline.
With complete discipline and moderation. Refraining from women. Eating vegan. Thinking positive thoughts. Watching your opponent. Watching yourself. Being true to with yourself and being real on your attributes and your deficiencies.
He ain't lying.
Because a lot of people know what they do good, but they don't never want to talk about what they do bad. They got excuses for that. That ain't what we here to do. It's what you do good and bad, inside and outside the ring, technicalities.
He ain't lying.
That's what this is.
He ain't lying.
Make sure you don't get no breath on the mic, though. Social distancing.
Cowboy. Come in, Kobe.
So you think Floyd is the best of all time?
Of course. I mean, one of them.
One of them, blood. You can't say because time is an illusion.
He's one of them. Look how many greats are there.
Time is an illusion,
Dre ain't
bro.
got 50 fights, but he's undefeated. He undisputed in 2 weight classes. That is a great.
Hey, some people think time is just logically happening just right now. It don't work like that. Past, present, and the future happening at the same time. It's an illusion. That's why it's represented by a circle clock. It just keeps going. There's no stopping, there's no end. No man knows the number of rays or beams of sunlight, man. It's a lot.
Said Better Be might stop. B-ball. Better Be might stop anybody. I seen dude in Camp Blood. He is really throwing heat. And he actually big. Like, I've been in there with like heavyweights. You know, I'll sneak in there and slide in there with a few cats. You know what I mean? Blood was really in there.
Hey, hit the like button.
You know what I mean? He really was in there, so he got the opportunity to put anybody down, Blood.
Yeah, I don't want to see Canelo in there with Better Be.
Blood in there throwing some real. He got some real pain behind his lyrics. he got some real.
Hey, bro, he got some real pain behind his lyrics.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, bro, that's classic material. Corner to Chivo TV making a guest appearance real quick.
You heard me. Real talk.
That's slightly fermented. It was good. Hear that beat that just be playing in the background? You kind of forget about it, but you don't. Anytime you want to move your head to it, you could just. Hey, you heard what the man said though. B-Vol got work, bruh. He big, not B-Vol, Better Beef. He huge. He's a big guy. Pause. Better Beef. Like, I love Bernard. Great black man, but him being in there with Better Beef is not a good look.
He was Kovalev. He was having problems with that. Now,
I heard Better Beef beat Kovalev in the Emmys. That's why they mad.
Better Beef is like a Kovalev on 2 times. You know what I mean?
He diesel,
he
bro.
Diesel too, and he be in there when he really be trying to throw. Man, he be slanging. I was in Canada with him. He be doing it.
You heard it. That's why he on the page.
Seen him live.
You seen him live in action? What you would say his best attribute is in boxing? Like his jab, his speed. It ain't got to be his athleticism. It could be anything. How he do it. How he deliver the right hand.
It's the way he measure. The way he measure his punches. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he got good measurement. And like, he
got good range and distance.
Blood was even trying to be a little like trying to have some head movements, but his measures was even like on both sides. He was putting that measure out there, and that's something to add in to your game if you really see it and you understand what measuring somebody with both hands is when they trying to get away and when somebody always trying to get away from you, because that's somebody with power. You know what I mean? Somebody always trying to get away, so they measurement of where and when they gonna fire is what, you know what I mean, make them who they are.
Hey, your man Donald over there, Banks.
You know, what's happening with it?
Hold on. Oh my God, people just be saying anything on here. Hey, wait, man, way to look up. You seen a dude drop a load today outside of Walmart. Man, you a good guy. Man, but yeah, bruh. There's a lot going on out here. And Better Beef is one of the people who will get you in the know. So you got to be careful.
Yes, sir.
Man, who you think can win between who you got at between Jared and King Ted? Big fan of the channel. Can you describe your workout regimen when you are in camp for a fight? Describe your workout regimen, eh?
Well, man, it depends on how I'm feeling. It all go with the body though. But for the most part, I wake up early. If I'm gonna get a run in, I get it in early. Depending on if it's sparring, I get it in at night because I want to spar kind of freshy. You know what I mean? And really, you know what I mean? It's touch everything. You know what I mean? Bag work, speed bag, double end bag, mitts. You know what I mean? Calisthenics, slip bag. You know what I mean? Stretching. You got to go through it all.
Jump rope.
You know, rope. That's man though. That rope. That's beginning and the end. I warm up and finish with it. So you know what I mean? You know what it is. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. Touch everything in the boxing gym. It's in there for a reason. You know what I mean?
That's right.
I got it in.
Hey, you see Josh Taylor against Regis?
Yes, I did.
How you think Josh Taylor would do at welterweight? Josh Taylor is pretty good, dog.
He looked like he pretty big. I don't think he'd be too bad.
I think he like 5'10".
And he be trying to slang him, which Regis, people don't know, man, but he was at 52s in the Emmys.
They don't know that.
So like,
unless they're from Texas.
Yeah, so like in the Emmys, he was at 50. It was 52s, and he was working with Earl, and so like he ain't no little dude neither. So like just with that, I think he'd do cool. I mean, he got dog in him. He was in there getting it work.
Regis, hey, blood. Floyd say, listen. Once you've been boxing for so long, watching tape is pointless.
Yeah, he didn't seen everything.
Listen, it worked like this. I'm a jab, and he gonna do one of these two things because I've seen him fight before. I've heard about him fighting. It's not necessarily he had to see him watch tape for his fight, but he's seen him fight before, so he gonna know what to do.
But another thing too, after you watch so much tape, when you really be studying your craft, I find out I kind of watch the same shit over and over, but I see different things because my eye has slightly changed. So like, you can only add, you know what I mean? But after so long, you watching the same people, and when you reach the point he reached, I mean, what do we need to see?
You don't need to see no tape. You already know what's gonna happen. That's why he
ain't finna do nothing with me in combat.
Listen, he says, I think he does because he already knows what they're going to do before they do it. That's called experience, bro.
He see your trash.
He know that you garbage.
You only got a jab. You got 1, 2, around and up the middle. I see
You-
that dookie.
You garbage.
I'm watching that.
You garbage,
I'm
son.
Catching you, rolling
Son.
you right in the right angle.
Son, you garbage, B. You garbage. Filth. Caca. Basura. You know that was coming next. Bro, you gotta know what they doing. They gonna listen. I don't need to watch tape on nobody, whether they about to spar or not. You either gonna come forward, go back, or be trying to stand in front of me. Don't stand there. Jake LaMotta versus Hagler.
I like LaMotta a lot. He got a vicious double jab, but he might be too little.
For Hagler.
Mm-hmm.
What Jake LaMotta was what weight?
But you know what he did?
That was welterweight. That was middleweight.
He was at middleweight.
That Sugar Ray Robinson and Jake LaMotta was at middleweight.
Damn.
Then I think it was at light heavy.
You know what? Damn, that's a good ass fight.
That's a good fight. Damn, my bad. The mic all too high. Oh yeah, Shakur is ready, blood. Oh. Shakur is ready, bro. Shakur is ready, bro, Hams. That man has defense. I don't see nobody really beating Shakur right now. He was an Olympian.
That dude that beat him in the Olympics came out and got blazed. Came out the Emmys, got blazed.
Got blazed.
It's cold out here, man. Great amateurs don't make great pros all the
Hey,
time.
Willie Pep would have got stopped by Floyd at 126, bro. Floyd is just a whole different. He too big at that weight. I don't even know who that is, bro, for real.
I don't know that. That's in 126. He must be sweet. You mentioning him.
He better be sweet. I'm not even gonna respond to what you just said, bro. You gonna stop him, bro? Yes, chill, retract it. They can retract their comments when they say something crazy. Floyd will stop Willie Pep, bro. Floyd started at 130 and was knocking people out.
And the different type of jabs y'all throw: straight up jab, flick jab,
etc.
etc.
I don't know, blood, because my hand is educated, so I'll hook off the jab, uppercut. I'll be going bang, bang, or
Also,
bang,
that other
bang.
jab that you slide up when you feel me?
Yeah,
So a lot
up
of
under
people
that
don't-
chin.
A lot of people don't do that when they have that hand down to slide that jab up instead of shooting it out. Because they coming in anyway, so you just slightly slide it up to them, you feel me?
Lift
Put it
that
on-
chin up and then
put it
hit
right
that.
on there. But that's just basically it's you feel me? It ain't many ways. You know what I mean? It's 3-4 ways, and you gotta manipulate them ways. You know what I mean? Up, down. You know what I mean? Making movements to make the trips.
Man, Chocolatito got work. He blazed. Chocolatito is back, bro.
Hey man,
I'm done.
I showed
Chocolatito is my
son
man.
that fight. My son's 6, and he just started getting a little work. And once I seen that Chocolatito fight, I wasn't with him that day, but I seen that fight. The first person I thought about was my son. I said, man, I need to show him this, because this, I mean,
Chocolatito put
he
me.
displayed something real.
See, and listen, y'all gotta realize why I be on these dudes like this. Pause. It's because a lot of these dudes, They be I need to look at me. A lot of these dudes don't be getting no work. They lose one time and then they done. We ain't seeing them again.
He came right back to some real work.
He got back, got some real work, stayed in there, got work, and chopped dude up, stopped him, and gave all the praise to God. I gotta ride with him, bro. I gotta ride with him. A lot of these guys, they take 1 or 2 losses and you never see them again. Once they was on the top, Chocolatito back getting work.
Not only that, the ring generalship that man showed, and just
he was back.
Combinations man, he was putting together.
We
man.
Back.
You got to rewind it and count them and check him out. The dude was just
it was phenomenal.
It was silly. I was in there screaming, and I just be like I be doing that with my greats. You know what I mean? And
Chocolatito was my man now after he did that. Caldress in the rematch.
Closing his eyes when he punched, and what happens if he fights Linares? I thought that Linares fight was going. I thought that was kind of early for him, but I guess they think he's ready. I think Linares will get him, but you know
they about to put Linares.
I think it's a
Linares back with Ishmael Salas.
Yeah, and I think it's a little bit too early because really, I mean, I don't see him in there. I mean. Linares ain't the one for him to be playing with right now. How old is Linares on? Is he like 40 or something?
I don't know. Let's check.
Because it got to be a reason. Because
they think he done.
I don't think.
I'll tell you the reason. They think he done, but
yeah, but
they think he finito.
Who was his last loss to?
Somebody big at like 140 or
something.
Yeah,
but man, they think they might want to stay away from that.
Hold on, we about to check this box right. You know how we do it. Linares is 47-5 with 29 knockouts and been stopped all 5 times. They got him listed as 5'8". His last fight was Carlos Morales. Oh no, he won his last 2, but he lost against Pablo Cesar Cano. A couple fights ago, you know, he fought at 140.
Yeah.
Then he lost. He won against Abner Cotto, but then he lost against Lomachenko.
Yeah.
He stay in Tokyo, but he's from Venezuela. Linares is 34.
Hell no, Duran wouldn't get hurt against guys like her. Man, he fought Iran Barkley. He went to light heavyweight.
Who said that? Who said that?
Probably damn near.
Hold on. Who said that?
And I respect all, but man, you don't understand the greats of the Roberto Duran.
Hold on.
That's Roberto, bro.
Hold on.
He was in there with Nigel.
This man's name is Terrell Knox. I think fighters from the past, undersized, are now day competition. A guy like Duran would get seriously hurt against Jared Hurd or no.
Do you know the D Duran got? See, you be looking at, you think of Hands of Stone, but you're not watching Duran's techniques.
Man, bro, I don't know where he come from, but everybody in this channel know that they don't talk like that. Duran literally, like my man said, battle rifle. That's a good point. Duran literally fought for 3 decades, bro. Hold on, let's look up Duran on this.
Duran ain't nothing you wanna play
with. Man, Duran will get in there and stop anybody. Duran fought. He was the greatest lightweight of all time and still beat Roberto Duran in the 90s. Come on, bro. What are you talking about?
Man, crazy. I mean, not getting me wrong, though, a lot of them older fighters is smaller because they don't have the science they ain't got it to this day, like how we got it. You know what I mean? So it is a difference. You know what I mean?
No, you know what they did have better than we had? The science of boxing. That's why it's called the golden era. In the 80s, it was the best era of boxing. We already know, bro. You already know. The golden age of civilization was the 4th dynasty of Egypt.
Yeah,
That's because it was the best.
Yeah, they say Duran versus Mayweather. Man, that's a 50-50 fight. If you really watch them, Floyd looked up to Duran. He said he watches sometimes. He wanted to get like.
All right, hold on.
You know what I mean?
Do you see this record, bro? All right, bro. No, look at his knockouts. What is his knockout ratio, bro?
It's 58%, but he got 100.
Listen, I'm gonna show y'all this so y'all can don't ever do this. Look at this, bro. Look at this man's record. Don't ever do it again. Don't ever do it again, bro. Roberto, man,
he got 100 piece.
Listen, Roberto's first fight was October 18th, 1970. I was 10 years before I was born. His last fight was in 2001 against Hector Camacho. Hector Camacho, blood.
That nigga for my whole life. My whole life, he was on the line getting his.
He fought Marvin Hagler, Tommy Hearns, Davey Moore.
Other cuz said, Terrell Knox, he said, can you make a video on the golden era because it changed after the money era? I think boxing is more technical now than it's even been.
That's a lie. Wait. Boxing is not technical now. You wrong.
You mean it's more...
You wrong, bro. It's not more nothing.
He didn't mean it that way.
No, he did mean it that way. He's saying, can you make a video on the golden era of boxing? The game changed after the money era. I think boxing is more technical now than it's ever been. That's clearly false.
No, because the coaching was deeper. I mean, I can't call
it. The coaching was deeper because you had coaches coming from the past teaching fighters the now. All the coaches now, all these coaches who was coaching back then, you had Bill Millers, you had George Bentons, you had them guys was fighting. Like, you talking about the 70s and the 80s, bro, the golden era? There's nothing better than the golden era of boxing. That's the most technical era. It's the best era of boxing. It's the best. Everybody had the best skill set. That's why it's called the golden era.
They said, no, his first fight was in 68. So, shit, that's even longer.
That ain't what it say on BoxRec, but it probably was.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You got 2 pages.
He got
my bad. I went on the wrong page. That's my bad. Thank you for doing that. You know, we on here to get better every day. I really appreciate that. His first fight was February 23rd, 68.
Miles again. Who was the best out of the Fab Four? Man, it's hard, but if you look at the overall
Sugar Ray
package,
Leonard.
I would say Leonard, because Leonard had it all.
Sugar Ray Leonard beat all of them. Sugar Ray Leonard beat them all. He beat Tommy Hearns, he beat Marvin Hagler, and he beat Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran, the only person to beat Sugar Ray Leonard, though.
I don't know why people say Keith Thurman is 5'7". He's not 5'7". I seen Keith Thurman. He's not that small like that.
He ain't.
No.
They be saying he little. He be looking little.
Like, he wasn't no fight. Like, I wouldn't say he was 5'7". He wasn't. He was damn near face to face with him. So I wouldn't say he that little.
No, the golden era of boxing can never be the 50s or the 70s. The golden era of anything is multiply. It's a divider of 4, bruh. I keep telling y'all that. Why you keep coming here trying to tell me something? Don't do it. Don't do it. The golden era is divisible by 4. Because the golden era of civilization started with the 4th dynasty of Egypt. So the golden era of boxing is going to have 4 people, and it's going to be divisible by 4.
Speaking of Keith, what happens if he fights Keith Thurman? That's a good fight. Because
a lot of fight
getting hurt.
A lot of fights back then was brawls, bro, because niggas had to get work, bro. Because some guys was boxing. A lot of fights wasn't brawls. That's what you seen. These people can't fight now, so that's why you see them waiting. That's called waiting. When people just looking at each other going like this. Yeah, that look technical because you got 2 people just standing. That's not technical boxing, bro. They just standing looking at each other. There's no more technical boxing. Listen, the people that you name is not more technical than James Toney, bro. So chill. Chill, bro. You just gotta chill. I don't want to do that to you when you don't chill like that.
Thurman and Bud, though, because you liked the Thurman for a while.
I did. He'll get stopped by Bud. That's not the fight he want. All that hopping in ain't gonna be good. And Thurman don't stay in the gym.
They said Duran doesn't beat Aaron Pryor.
What? Yeah, he do. And I'm from Ohio. What, bro? You tripping. Duran was a little too strong for him. He had better defense. He had better technical skill, bro. I love Aaron Pryor, good fighter from Cincinnati. I'm from Akron. But Roberto Duran was better than Aaron Pryor, bro. Ricardo Lopez. And Chavez Sr. Then Canelo and them. Best ass whooping y'all ever seen. Example, mine versus Floyd is Floyd and Gotti. Total domination, total demolition in the beautiful fashion.
I would say James Toney and Iran Barkley.
Ooh.
And James Toney and Evander Holyfield.
I'ma say Roberto Duran and Iran Barkley, James Toney, Iran Barkley, Terry Norris and Sugar Ray Leonard. And Sugar Ray Leonard is my favorite fighter, but he got beat up, man. He said thank you that he was over. Damn, Chavez and Meldrick Taylor, bro, was a horrible beating. It's a beating.
What he asked you about the young boy?
What did he say?
What you think about Charles Conwell?
Oh, from Ohio? Oh, Charles Conwell could fight. He was an Olympian. He could fight. He could fight, man. He got a nice style. He could brawl. He can work in. He'd be boxing a little bit. I would like to see him at 140, though. Vegan diet, Charles.
Oh, yeah. Another fight was that a dog fight was Evander and George Foreman.
Ooh, that was a dog fight.
Evander and Riddick Bowe.
Ooh, that was a dog fight. See, dude don't understand a dog fight is the highest skill. You got to be able to scrap, because if you don't, they will stop you. They're not waiting to throw their punches. Joe Foreman versus Frazier was definitely a beating. Rest in peace to Joe. He said Hearns and Hagler wasn't just some unskilled brawl. It wasn't, bruh. That's what the trash right there. It wasn't. You got to understand it's skill in brawling. It's skill in brawling. You got to understand that. Hey, man, we about to end this live, bruh. We've been on here forever.
You know what? And I want let me clear that up. Conwell, he didn't actually kill Patrick Day. What killed Patrick Day was his busyness in the ring. Mind you, he just had a fight months before, and it was a crucial fight. He was almost knocked out in that fight. Then he turned around
Told
3
y'all.
months later and
He fought
had
another
another
puncher.
fight. And not and
He fought like 3 punchers in a row.
not only that, he was going 10 and 12 each one of these fights. And I can't even account how hard he was going in camp to get ready for these fights. So meaning Charles Conwell didn't kill Patrick Day. The busyness of the fight game killed Patrick Day because he had no business in there that busy off a loss.
No, not even off a loss, even off a win. Say he would have won in them fights, blood, he still shouldn't have fought because
if he would have won, he probably wouldn't even would have fought 3-4 months from down there. They would give him a break. But then he turned around, he fight Adamas. Adamas was an NABF at that time.
Yeah, and Adamas is a hard puncher when you in there.
And then he turn around and get in there with 2-3 months later
with an Olympian.
Conwell. And what was he? What belt he had? He shouldn't have been fighting a belt for belt off no loss. You
shouldn't have been in there like that.
You can't do that.
I think Patrick Day at that time, it took 3 hard fights in a row. And whether you win or lose, man, you really want to take the time to let your brain heal from punishment. And I said that on one of these podcasts I did, one of these one of these lives I did. When you box, man, you got to remember. And Patrick Day, may he rest in peace, he didn't have the greatest defense. So I'm saying what I'm saying. When you don't have good defense and you're fighting back to back like that, you're gonna take too much punishment.
I don't even get hit like that.
But you wouldn't fight no 3 months back to back.
But hold on, I fought a 12-rounder. I ain't told nobody this, bro. I fought a 12-rounder in Africa, blood. I couldn't even eat after. It felt my temples was too tight.
From grating on that mouthpiece.
It was just, bro, like. So
yeah, that shit do be.
You feel me? I couldn't even eat nothing, bro.
So from biting down.
Me saying, all right, me just getting off a fight, then I'm coming back and my coach called me like, hey, we getting ready to fight dude in another couple of months. Nigga, I'm off the couch right again. I ain't brain hurting and all. I'ma still be like, shit, I gotta train a little bit. Which that's not the healthier thing to do.
It's not. I be trying to tell them.
And then when you get all the way back, get back to your grind, and then you're going to be in better shape than you was anyway than going to beating yourself up when you already down. That's the difference. And, like, it's just like, bruh, you got to pick it. And motherfuckers be saying, people, you got to pick your battles and pick how you going to do it. Some people, they just don't be fighting for people because they scared of him. It's because of the time. And, hey, bro, this ain't the time. I just came off of this. You don't know what the next motherfucker just came off of because people got regular jobs and regular lives. You feel me? Hey, bro, I can't take that fight right now. You know what I mean? Just based off that. Greatest Mexican fighter.
Say Ricardo Lopez and Chavez Sr. And Canelo. What we having for dinner, blood?
Man, I don't even know. You had a stinking in here when I came up in this.
I had them lion's mane mushrooms today. Get you some of those.
I tasted the scraps. You feel me? A couple of I had me a little taco salad off. You know what I mean? Up in there.
It's all good. Yeah. Hey, man, we got to end this live. They tell them where they can follow you at.
Man, _Coley Solid on Instagram, man. Aaron Coley on Facebook. Holla at me.
You already know, man. At Crunner the Chivo Kilatainment, man. You know where you at, bro. This is what we do. What time is it? It's about to be 5. We done. Y'all won yourself.